Well, Queens Medical Center has declared an internal state of emergency for its West Oahu location, where hospital admissions surpass the number of beds available. But as KITV4's Jeremy Lee explains, the medical center is still taking in patients as Omicron surges. Jeremy.
Queens Medical Center says they are not shut down. Residents should still go to the West Oahu location in the event of an emergency. But with workers out sick statewide and hospitalizations from COVID on the rise, a state of emergency sounds the alarm for precaution and awareness during the current surge. Local medical staff in some cases have been stretched thin.
And we're working incredibly hard to ensure that we do not get to that point where we turn away patients because we have inadequate resources.
That's how Hilton Rathel of Healthcare Association of Hawaii described conditions under the current surge. As of Monday afternoon, Queens Medical Center said of the West Oahu location, we have 112% inpatient occupancy. All beds were occupied, with 16 inpatients holding in the ER. Delayed care has added to the overcrowding, but statewide, the number of ICU beds in use, specifically due to COVID, stands at 31. There is a capacity of 327 intensive care unit beds statewide. Just over half are currently in use.
And we, fortunately in Hawaii, have not gotten to that point where we've had to enact crisis standards of care, but some parts of the country have.
The state of Colorado has entered that next phase of crisis standards of care, with their EMS instructed to transport only the most severe cases. Health officials stress hospitals in Hawaii are not in that phase and doing everything that can be done to prevent from getting there. So how do we keep from getting into that next phase where hospitals would have to adopt crisis standards of care? The Department of Health has been advocating for vaccination, boosters, and masking indoors. All those steps collectively, including a healthy lifestyle, to blunt the impact of COVID and keep the healthcare system from moving into an even more critical phase. Reporting live, Jeremy Lee, KITV4 Island News Tonight.
Thanks, Jeremy.